The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. On Super Bowl Sunday awaits one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. Calvin Austin on the return.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Bails out of... Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Devontae Smith gets a gain of 9. Makes it third and 4.
Coming up now. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up fourth and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On fourth down, Hurts. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
They hit for 16 yards on fourth down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
16 yards.
First down, all right with Barkley. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Willie Cooker with the tackle.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. Here's another carry for Barkley. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Stop made by Donovan Ezeraku.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Go Silver, ready?
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. So far, so good to begin this one as they've got a new set of downs beyond midfield.
And an Eagle first down.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He'll cobble together a yard there. Marshawn Nealon, the one to send him down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
On third down, it's Hurts. It's caught by Wilson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Eagles.
Now Hurts. Going deep here for the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
When you go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
50-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Has room down the left sideline. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. Jeez, you couldn't start any better.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. It gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now they really manageable 2nd down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. They go to Barkley again. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
There's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kids, who want to take your shots, and some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork.
And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles break the tie here in the first. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Walker on first down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Caught for big yards on the right side. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys trim the lead to 1. George Pickens the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We're all knotted up at 14. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at first down here. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Let's see, first it was a pass. Now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
At the 29-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Hurts now from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, instead. Third down coming up.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throw here, third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. He's got a quick throw, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Streaks away from one. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an...
And then he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
On second down, here's Barkley. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Hurts. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Barkley trying this up the gut. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
The tackle made at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. He has the first of it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
21 yards.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
And they're going to throw out of the gun.
Eagles first down.
He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
2nd and 4.
They run it with Saquon. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Keeping it with Barkley on first down. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Well, Oklahoma scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. From Sunday night primetime on the other side. Barkley again here on second. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone. He whiffs on the extra points. No good, so keep this a 2-point ball game. I'm probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
Walker now from the gun. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys jump in front now by 5. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down throwing for Hurts. Throw right side, cut by Wilson. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Go Silver, ready?
Tight end going in motion here. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. On the draw, it's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
Hey, facing a deficit, it's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. From the gun is Prescott. Gets some space around midfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Looking quickly here. Throwing on first is Prescott. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
The 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Has it down close. He's gonna be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
That's good for the Cowboys. First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
On the east side of the 589, but up to the Golden Glide. Lows and highs.
The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Andrew McCuba attacking to make that stop.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
40-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Dak to the air here. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They give up the gut to Walker. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Brought down behind
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Saw the lane, hit it quick, called out a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Now an inside give to Walker. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Toss play. This is Walker. He stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
To throw is Prescott. That one connects. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. With a point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys push the lead to 2 scores now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Hurts now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Well, right side, caught by Smith. And they make the tackle at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Play action. Hurts has it.
Philadelphia.
Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. A gain of 15. And an Eagle first down.
Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Pass run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now.
A gain of only a yard.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. From the pistol, Hurts. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Looking to tack on two more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
The Eagles will set up for the
They send him straight up the middle. And he gets into the end zone. That lead is now whittled down to a single point.
Eagles.
Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for two.
It really becomes a numbers game down here. And you see a lot of teams employ this, right? If there's numbers there against the pass, we're going to be committed to running. If they stack the box, we've got to be willing to throw it. In this case, it was a numbers advantage in the simplest path for 2 points.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Running left, here's Walker. Has room into the secondary. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead to 7. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead to 8. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
On the return, here comes Austin. This makes it up to the 25.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Taken in by Smith. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down.
That was a beautiful picture, Kate, of stop the run on the way to the quarterback. 3rd downs, I don't mind a draw call. You're thinking pass, you want those defensive ends to come upfield. But kudos to that whole defense to stop that run on the way to the quarterback.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's Eagles football, and they trail. Need to fight to keep their postseason going. So 4th down, on heads, Braden Mann for the punt. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
George Pickens, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the hands.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. The 30. He's at the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores. They try to put this one away. You should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, brother guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts the throw. This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play. Sending him up the middle. But he's not going to get to the end zone. And thus, they can't trim this to a 1-score game. That came right up to the doorstep of success. Nice play, though, to make some contact and stop him a yard shy of the conversion.
Yeah, these defenders, they just want to get to that next play. After you give them a touchdown, even if it's not their fault, right? Snap and clear. And that hyper-focus and extra motivation, they're sniffing out that call and being able to react just in the nick of time.
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. First down. Here's Dak. Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Dak now from the gun. Quick slant to Ferguson. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
We're going to 53. Yeah! Here we go, boy. What do you think? We're going to 54. Why?
Running left, it's Walker on the toss. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
We're going to 54. Why?
From the gun is Prescott. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Well, he certainly gave it his all in pursuit of the record, but his kick doesn't connect from significant distance. And they'll continue to lead by 9.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense, running out in need of 2 quick scores.
First and 10, here's Hurts. Going all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted in the end zone. Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Cowboys come up big with an end zone interception and a nice return, too, out to their own 20.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take Friday. What do you think?
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Friday. Here we go, 47. Baby. What do you think?
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Yeah, here we go. I take Friday.
This is Walker on seconds. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now the call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
From the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on old net, but I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. When you front, clean your sorry.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys up by 9. First and 10 from the 43.
Yeah, here we go. Friday. What do you think?
Staying with Walker. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Friday. What do you think?
This is Devin Neal with it. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8 and sets up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
and just 2 to go.
We're going to 53. Yeah! Here we go! All right, hey!
They're going to run it with Neal. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like it with those sticks you can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Sign quarterback run here. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just one step and one trophy remain. 2 weeks from now when they take the field in the Super Bowl. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.